What's up everybody, my name is Dwight and welcome back to GeForce Garage. Today we brought in modder Justin Chu of JCustom to show off the gaming rig he designed and built for actor and car enthusiast Michael Rainey Jr. Best known as Tariq St. Patrick in the Stars Power franchise, a role for which he recently won an NAACP Image Award, Michael Rainey Jr. has a wide range of interests, including music, fashion, cars, and most recently video games. He's been so busy that he took up gaming as a way to hang out virtually with all of his friends, even when they couldn't get together. Let's go check in with Michael before we have a chat with Justin about the build.
Hey, what's up, y'all? It's Michael Rainey Jr. Y'all might have seen me on Power Book 2 Ghost playing the character Tariq. And right now I'm here with my guys at the GeForce Garage. I started playing games about 6 years old, playing Crash Bandicoot, stuff like that. Fast forward a few years, I got into the PlayStation 2, Need for Speed, Grand Theft Auto, and now we got PC gaming. I play racing games, a lot of Forza, a lot of Assetto Corsa, being that I love cars. So, I'm always playing some car games, but for the most part, definitely a Call of Duty head, I'm not gonna lie. It's actually bad how much I play Call of Duty. My current setup is pretty good, it's obviously an NVIDIA 4080, but times are advancing, now we're in the 50 series, so call my guys up at the GeForce Garage. It's like pretty cool, like the garage is bringing you your parts. You usually gotta go to the garage and pick up the parts, but shout out to the GeForce guys, I'm excited.
Well, hey there, Justin. Welcome to GeForce Garage.
Thank you, Dwight, for having me.
So what did you bring us today?
Today I brought you a custom gaming rig built for Michael Rainey Jr. This rig is built inside of a FreeFlow 21 HRE wheel. And we came up with this concept because of Michael's passion for cars. He shared with us his awesome Porsche 911 Turbo S in Python green. So we decided, let's do something that's based off the car.
So I've seen a lot of people that have built PCs inside of wheels online and stuff, and it seems a little bit more challenging than I expected out of just seeing a picture.
So this is actually my first wheel PC as well. One of the first things I realized was getting everything to fit inside of a wheel is a challenge, especially when you want to water cool, because then you have radiators, you have all this extra stuff. But I wanted him to have something super clean on his desk, so I decided to first find a way to float the motherboard inside of the wheel. This is a challenge because you only have so much depth from the wheel hub to the end of the wheel. So first, I had this wheel brought into CAD, and from there, I started designing the mounting tabs. And then from there, it was moving on to making the motherboard tray. Like I was saying earlier, this motherboard needs to look like it's floating. So I decided to use a back connect motherboard. In this situation, the motherboard is on the outside of the case, so you have the power supply, some of the tubing, and all the wiring is inside the motherboard tray that's technically floating inside the wheel on those 4 mounts. To keep it clean, I had to separate the actual cooling system portion. So I decided to come up with this custom mount at the bottom that serves as a pedestal. Inside this pedestal, you have the water cooling, your fans, your radiators, your pump res, everything is in the bottom. And it goes straight to the top from the back via quick disconnects. So from the front, you don't even see that at all. It just looks like a wheel sitting on a display stand. We have a tubeless water block where the water is running through the mounts of the actual CPU block itself. Inside this block, we also have the 911 Turbo S in Python green to call out to his car. And as we move down, I worked with Modding Cafe and we have this custom 5080 water-cooled Founders Edition.
And all of this is built within the wheel. It's not sticking out the back or anything like that, so you could flush mount this onto a wall if you wanted to.
It's flat on the back, you can push it against the wall. And moving down to the base, we also want to do more touches for Michael. So we have a factory Turbo Night Porsche badge in the front, another call out to his car. To keep up with the sports car theme, we added some Alcantara on the sides. You can rub it, you get that nice feel of the steering wheel.
Right, and everything is powder coated.
Yes. So this wheel actually came in a very pretty silver, but that's not good enough. We have to go with the Porsche colors. So all the green you see on here, that's actually OEM Python green color match to Porsche. So it's got the exact same colors as car. And for the silver, we wanted Porsche silver. We decided to mix that with another powder that's more metallic. So it's gonna bling like crazy.
I like that you introduced like LEDs on the outside of the motherboard box.
Yes. For the custom sides of the motherboard tray, I made cutouts, cut light diffusers out of acrylic, and then I made custom mounts for LEDs that would go behind that diffuser. And that kind of gives that soft lighting effect.
Nice. Speaking of the LEDs, I noticed that you have like a little display case in the GPU as well.
Oh yeah. One of the cool things Michael did recently was that he won the NAACP Image Award. So we put a mini version of the trophy there, just so when he's gaming, he can look at it every now and then.
That's great. Okay, well, I think you did a great job building the PC, but what are the actual specs of it?
So for this PC, we have inside here an ASUS Z890 Back Connect motherboard. We went with the latest i9 285K CPU. We also have 32 gigabytes of RAM in here. And to make sure Michael has all the space he needs for his latest games and texture packs, we have 6 terabytes of NVMe storage. While this might look like a small PC inside a wheel, it also packs 1,000 watts. So we have a 1,000 watt SFX power supply in here as well. And finally, we have the GeForce RTX 5080.
Okay, well, let's install a couple of games and see how well it performs.
All right, let's go.
All right, so we know the system will kill it in Warzone, so let's try out some more demanding games. In Borderlands at 4K, graphics set to max with DLSS 4 set to performance with MFG enabled, we see it stay between 160 to 180 FPS. Over in Cyberpunk, again DLSS 4 on with MFG and max settings, but now with path tracing on, we see it stay around 160 to 170 FPS. And lastly, in Forza Horizon 5, max settings and ray tracing set to high with DLSS 3 on, we see the game stay around 200 FPS. All right, Michael, you ready to see your new PC?
I can come in?
Yes, you can.
Yo, what? Nah, bro. How though? Like, this is actually insane. Then like the center lock, I see the model car, and that's the 992. Is that the NAACP award? That's the NAACP award. This is beautiful, bro. I don't even know what to say. Like the details, Alcantara on the sides, literally paint matched to my Python green. My expectations were actually shattered. And another cool detail that I really love about this PC is I got a little key fob. Like what? There's no on and off button. I literally have a key fob to start my PC. What I'm looking forward to doing on this PC is getting back to streaming. I haven't streamed on Twitch in a very long time. And also having the PC like in my stream, because y'all gotta see this on the stream. Obviously running some Warzone on the PC. New frames, better setup. And I'm ready to play some COD. Come on.
Thanks, Michael, for your hospitality. I was very happy to see that Porsche in person. I personally love that green. If you guys want to see more of Michael, you can keep up with him on his YouTube channel, Whereis22. And if you like this video, you can hit that subscribe button down below, and I'll see you for the next one.